Welcome. Come on in. Hey, Sabine, I see you. Welcome, A. Seeing some familiar faces. We're outside again. It's overcast. Kia ora, Rick. Welcome from Aotearoa. Come on in. We're here for 60 minutes of yin inspired yoga. We've got the sounds from the singing tree above me, so they're out of my control, and that feels really good. Come on in, get nice and comfortable. If you're new, just know that you're invited to create a really soft space for you to practice. Gather any props, supports. You can do this on the ground using the support of a wall, chair. Yeah, so come on in and we'll get started soon. If there's any posture, asana, or area you would like integrated in, please bring it in. I do plan on drumming us into the beginning, which is a little bit different. Hey, Jane. Kaya, it's my first time in a magical space again. Or yeah, it's this magical space again. Okay. Not our first time, Jane, I was gonna say. Debbie, happy Friday. Happy Saturday to you if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, ahead of our time. I'm calling in from the Comox, unceded territory of the Comox First Nation here on Vancouver Island, Turtle Island, and very grateful to be practicing. And I have the camera tilted up so you can just see the magnificence, all the trees in bloom. So yeah, I don't like to chat too much at the beginning. Get everything that you need. Come on down in your Shavasana, your corpse pose. Prop yourself how you wish. Please ensure that you're nice and warm. My name is Samantha, and I'm really grateful to be here with you. So come on down already. I am going to join you. I am going to drum us just a bit of a trance here with my drum, just to lock us in to the space, to the time. And during this, just invitation to close the eyes, get in alignment with your body, adjust your shoulders, adjust the chin, imagine a nice long straight spine, and focus on breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Welcome, Fatanya. Come down into your corpse, into your Shavasana. I'm going to change my camera. Tune into your nose. Watch your breath in and out. And we'll switch up our view here. As you shift that energy, releasing any of that stuck energy in the body into the ground, imagining you're anchoring yourself here. Watching the flow of your breath in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils. Communicating to the nervous system that you're entering a state of relaxation. If laying on your back in this prone position isn't comfortable, curling to one side, bending the knees. Try something different if you're feeling any kind of resistance. We're going to breathe deeply into the pelvis area just below the belly button. Imagine sending the breath into this area. You can place your hands on the body if it helps. Bring awareness. Breathe deeply into the pelvic floor. Slowly exhale. Releasing any thoughts, tuning into the third eye in between the eyebrows. Breathe deeply into the lower part of your body. Bring your hands up to the rib cage. Breathe into the sides of your ribs now, imagining that part of your body expanding. The weight of your body feels heavy against the mat, against the floor, against the earth. Bring your hands up to your chest, this shallow area of the breath. Breathe into the chest, the heart center. Expand yourself here. Allow the sounds, the feelings, the senses to stay with your breath, and gently move your hands anywhere over those three areas, and breathe fully into all three, down low into the pelvis, ribs and chest. And And slowly exhale. There's nowhere else to be in this moment but with your body, with your breath, with the present moment. There is no doing it right, doing it wrong. You are breathing and you are aware of your breath. And for the remainder of this practice, anchor into that awareness of your breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. And if you wish, you can start to practice ocean breath, ujjayi breath, constricting the glottis muscle, connecting with the vagus nerve. And you're invited to move so slowly and so mindfully. There is no need to rush. We're going to start with a beautiful twist. So you can take your arms now out into T shape if that feels comfortable. Just check in here with your shoulders, your head and neck. You can support underneath the head and neck if that feels more comfortable. This is an expansion for the spine, a resting in alignment, your chin slightly tucked, and you are anchored, connected to the ground. Bend your knees if they're not already. And you can bring your knees together and bring them in for a squeeze and allow them to fall to the left side, maybe propping underneath the knees if you wish. It's not about how much you bend. It's not about how much you twist. It can feel subtle or intense. You can also cross your right leg over the left. Pick up your hips and allow your knees to fall to the left. Choose whatever feels for your body good, comfortable, stable. And we're here for a few minutes. And you are so welcome in this space. Thank you for being here. This is an opening through the spine, through the hips, a gentle wringing and massage of the internal organs. Breathe deeply into that lower space, into the ribs, into the chest. Release the thoughts, release any tension being held in the mind. Sometimes easier said than done. But when we anchor our attention to our breath, we give the mind focus so that it can release from thought. This is a space where you are welcome to release emotion, to release gas, to release sound. We're here for 2 more minutes. Really breathe deeply. Relax the shoulders, the neck. Relax the jaw. Release the tongue or tuck it in behind the 2 front teeth. The face is soft. The skin of your ears and scalp are soft. Gently now, with an inhale, slowly start to unwind your body, bringing your knees, legs back to center. Noticing any clickety-clacks of the body, and check in with your hips. Grounding through the shoulders, set up for the opposite side. So maybe bringing the knees in for a squeeze and allowing the legs to rotate to the right, propping on the underneath if you wish. Or if it feels good, taking the left leg, crossing it over the right, picking up the hips and allowing them to fall to the right side. Breathe deeply. We're here for 4 minutes. Allow the sounds of the chimes to anchor you into this space and time. Follow your breath. And again, our eyes, you're invited to keep them closed, to turn off the visual sense and tune in to that internal world of what you are experiencing in the body. with each breath, imagining peace on the left, peace on your right, peace below you, peace above you, peace within you, and peace in your universe. Notice if you're clenching in the buttocks or the thighs. Try to release any clenching. One more minute here. With your next inhale, slowly start to draw those legs up and unwind yourself. Come back into a neutral spine. Maybe you want to extend your legs out or shake them or give the knees a squeeze. Just allow yourself to be for a moment of reflection. Breathe in through the nose. When you're ready, gently bending the knees again. Anchor down into the ground through the feet. And gently push into your feet. Lift up your hips and bring them down on the right side of your mat. Slowly extend your feet out to the left corner, coming into half crescent or banana asana, just a slight bend. Again, your eyes are closed. You're into the experience of not what you look like, but what you're feeling. And if you wish, you can bring that right ankle up over the left, if it's available. Arms overhead, slowly reach towards the right or the left side, And if you want, you can grab for the right ankle, the right wrist. My loves, we're here for a minute. Feel free to prop underneath the head, underneath the hips, rolling a blanket. This is a subtle side stretch. Extend through the heel, breathe in through the nose. That's it. That ujjayi breath, that ocean breath, making the wave sound with the throat. If you can whisper, you can constrict the glottis muscle. Give it a try. idea of yin, again, is to feel comfortable, stable, and supported as you enter a asana, a stretch, so that your body can, with your breath, start to relax fully, start to release, and to prevent going deeper than you want or injuring yourself. If you're thinking about the stretch, if you're thinking about the tension or the discomfort that you feel, that means you're going too deep. Lighten it, focus on the breath. When you can stay aware of the breath, you're in a right place. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, but get grounded in your own safety. Two more minutes here. Breathe deeply into the diaphragm. Slowly exhale. And if you were binding your wrist, gently releasing it, unwinding the ankles, and slowly, like a slug, bringing your body back into a neutral space, bending the knees. Maybe bringing your knees in for a squeeze. Giving it a little rock. Sometimes there can be some stuck energy there in the hips, lower back, after that side stretch. And bringing your feet back on the floor. Check in with your shoulders, hips, and feet. Nice, straight spine. We're going to push into our feet, lift up our hips, and bring our hips down on the left side of our mat. Extend your toes towards the right corner, bringing that bend. Set up for the other side. If you crossed your ankle on one side, do it again here. Arms overhead, reaching towards the right corner. We're here for 4 minutes. Love yourself, love your body. Thank your body for being here, for slowing down. For telling and communicating. Relax the feet in this posture, no clenching, no pointing. halfway there. And what can you see in between those eyebrows, in that third eye with the eyes closed? Do you see color? Do you see imagery? Do you see darkness? No need to judge it. Just tune in. And the singing tree has really put in on a show today, so I'm grateful to the wind for the beautiful soundscape. Speaking deeply to the inner parts of ourselves, those vibrations. And if you had your hands bound, gently releasing them, bringing the arms down, unwinding the legs. Slowly make your way back into a neutral spine. Give your knees a squeeze, release the lower back, maybe rocking side to side, doing circles with the knees, any kind of release. And then gently roll onto your right side. Still breathing into those three parts, if you can imagine, deeply into the diaphragm, chest, ribs. And slowly start to sit up onto your buttocks. And if you wish, you can sit up onto a block cushion as we come into a forward fold and butterfly posture. Warming up a little bit here. You can bring the soles of your feet nice and tight to your root chakra, or you can send them out further ahead, diamond shape. Take a posture that's going to feel good for you, and if you wish, propping underneath the knees to support that opening. Sit up nice and tall and gently allow yourself to fall forward. If you have lower back issues, you don't want to round your spine, keep it nice and straight. If you want, you can rest on a chair, bolster, or if you wish, round the spine, allow the stretch to come. And if you want, support your head. We're here for a few minutes. Notice if you're carrying any tension in through the face, the jaw, relax here. The belly is soft. The shoulders are soft, allowing them to melt down over the body. We're more than halfway through our practice of the 60 minutes. Continue the Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath, or in through the nose and out through the nose. If ocean breath or Ujjayi breath is new to you, you can practice along with a free track I have on my Insight Timer profile and learn more about how that breath helps the nervous system, helps the systems in the body. One more minute here. Gently using your hands, start to push your body up, slowly coming out of this forward folded butterfly, bringing the knees in. And if you were up on a block, releasing yourself down onto the ground and maybe just letting your knees fall side to side. Any crickety cracks in there. When you're ready, come on to all fours, giving yourself nice padding under the knees, underneath the wrists, spreading the fingers nice and wide. If it's too intense, rolling up a blanket underneath the wrist so that the degree of bend isn't so tight. And we're going to do some cat-cows. So breathing, reaching our chin, pointing our tailbone and dropping the belly. Exhale, push your hands into the ground through the shoulders, tuck your chin. Go at your own pace here, follow your breath, nice and slow. And wherever you are, gently come back into a neutral spine. Bring your knees and feet together. Pick up your toes and tuck them underneath. You can even use your fingers to fold them back onto the mats. And we're going to stretch the toes, slowly walking your hands back to shift the weight over your feet, stopping anywhere that you feel that the stretch is intense enough. The final resting place is full weight over the toes, sitting up nice and tall, but again, can be pretty intense, so staying on our hands feels fine. We're only here for a short while. One more minute. Relax the feet. This is a great stretch for plantar fasciitis. Follow the breath in the body. Sending love to the soles of our feet. And if you were up, gently walking yourself back down, picking up your feet and tapping them on the mat. If you wish to stretch the front of the ankles, gently walking the weight of your body back and lifting the knees slightly for a slight stretch through the front of the feet and ankles. Slowly walk yourself back into all fours. If it's available to you, we're going to move into a pigeon posture. So bringing your right knee in behind your right wrist, bringing the foot up in front. It doesn't have to be straight, it can be pointed backwards, and then sinking down into what feels good. If it's a tight area, you can prop underneath your hip and buttocks. You can use a bolster. You can use blocks on either side of your hands to sink into this posture. You can use your chair. If you sit a lot, I recommend sitting up, bringing that slight back bend. Or if you wish, you can bring it down onto the elbows or sleeping pigeon. Choose the posture that's calling to you, my friends. If this is a challenging pose, the body doesn't want to move that way, I just recommend beta testing. Keep looking for the prop, for the variation that suits your body. You can also do this seated from your bum, laying on your back, doing the shape of a number 4. Lots of options available to you. Breathe Ujjayi breath. Two more minutes here. Relax the face, relax the chest. Nice soft belly. Notice if your body is leaning to one side, try and keep your hips in a nice neutral, straight alignment. Slowly, if you were up or laying down, start to make your way up out of your position, coming back into all fours, slowly as you're able, nice and gentle. Maybe shift your weight side to side. Sit back into child's pose for a moment. up to all fours to change sides. Bringing that left knee behind the left wrist. Adjusting for me around my clothing today. And choose the same variation you offer the opposite side. We're here for 4 minutes. There's 60 of us in practice today, and I'm very grateful that you took the time to nurture yourself, to nurture your nervous system, to bring peace to your universe. I like to imagine us all in circle together. In this time when I am constantly shifting my home base, I have deep gratitude for Insight Timer and for all of you who continue to show up here in this practice space with me. I'm honored and I thank you. One more minute here. Breathe deeply. If you were sitting up or laying down, start to shift your weight, bringing yourself back up and coming out into all fours in your own time. And then you can sink your weight back into child's pose, maybe spreading the knees, bring the toes together, making space for the belly and the hinge at the hips. And you can bring your head down on a bolster, the ground. Arms can be down by your side or out extended. feel the air of your breath moving the body. One more minute here. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Gently push yourself up and out of child's pose. And make your way all the way onto your back for Shavasana. So wrap yourself in a blanket, prop underneath the knees. Today I'm feeling called to offer a song that I was gifted in Nibing, Ontario, and it is Spirit Bear. So come on down, release the breath work, release the effort, enter into Shavasana, check in with your shoulders, and allow this song, Spirit Bear, to reach you wherever you are. Gently now start to bring awareness to the body. Take a nice deep breath into the belly. Fill it up. Release it out through the mouth with a sigh. Again, fill up the belly nice and deep. And release it out. This time, bring your feet together, toes together, bring your hands together, interlace all but index fingers. Reach your hands overhead, stretch your body nice and wide. Inhale. And exhale, release the body into the ground. Slowly bend your knees and roll to one side. And in your own time, start to make your way up into a seated position. I'll switch the camera and we'll end with an Om. Bring your hands together at heart center. Take a nice deep inhale. Release it out. This time we'll inhale and we'll chant Om. You can gently bow your head. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently open your eyes. Come back into the space. Namaste. Thank you for being here. You are welcome to stay for tea and talk.